Hey everyone, we looked at Bishop and Magneto in our last X-Men 97 video, and Wolverine and Storm in our first X-Men 97 video. We'll put a link in the description for you if you haven't seen those. But today, it's Marvel's favorite power couple, Gambit and Rogue by Hasbro. Let's dig into this. All right, now we have Rogue and Gambit. Let's grab Rogue here. Just like all the others. Get a nice portrait of all the other X-Men. Nice portrait of Rogue on there. Warning, small parts, not for children under 3 years old. Looks like she comes with two hands, one hand that's ungloved to use her powers of sapping people's energy. And on the back, we have all the same stuff as all the other Marvel Legends, all the other figures you can get, all the legality stuff. Obviously, if you want to read some of that, you're more than welcome to pause the video. Let's see here. Same with Gambit here. Same thing up top. Nice portrait of Gambit from X-Men 97 there. Looks like we get his bow staff, a nice card throwing hand. Looks like another card that you just kind of hold. I'll have to dig into that figure and see where those things might go. Obviously. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. We'll have to see if we can get that pose going. But all the same stuff that's on Rogue. All right, let's tear open these boxes and dig into these figures. And here we are out of the package. Let's start with Rogue here. Rogue, you get one hand that doesn't have a glove on. Let's see here. These fingers kind of... Yeah, it's kind of a soft plastic. So don't have to worry about damaging the fingers too much. Looks like they can bend them and they'll just go right back into place. It does have a wrist peg to it that, obviously you can get the bends going. Comes with a gloved left hand. And I noticed when I was unboxing her, in her left hand, she actually has another glove in her hand. So if you're posing her with that right hand ungloved, for continuity, she'll have the glove in that hand. All right, she does have this jacket on, which is made of a soft rubbery plastic. So it doesn't really get in the way of anything other than her head. And that's really more hair. So trying to do a head tilt back, this hair, which it has a little flex to it, doesn't really allow for a head back pose. Now, she can look down a little bit. But that's not too bad. She can look left and right, and you can do a full 360 degrees. She doesn't have much for ab crunch there. Forward or backward much. Well, backward a little bit more. But not a whole lot there. She only has single jointed elbows. I did notice that. So there's only one joint for the elbow. And the weird thing is you can kind of go backwards with it. Yikes. Ouch. It does, her wrist goes 360 degrees. And at her elbow joint, it does a 360 degree. Her arms can go 360 degrees around. And we can get a T-pose. All right. Can she do the splits? Sort of. We don't get full splits, but good enough. All right. She does have double jointed knees. She does have thigh twist. Then all the way around. She does have toe tip. Now, these ankles were pretty tough. I don't know if you... Let me see if I do that near the microphone. You can hear that. I mean, she's got some tight ankle joints there. So, be careful. You can twist the ankles. You got ankle pivot. And we do not have much as far as ab twist. So, there's no waist twist on this one. All in all, though, this is a really good looking figure. I really like this Rogue. I think they did a good job. The face sculpt is really nice. Now let's go to Gambit. I did go ahead and stick this card in those fingers. You can do that pose, and it does look really cool. I kind of like to Just sit there and kind of make them look at it. Like, oh, you done messed up now. But we'll take that out for now. All right, Gambit. We do get a really nice head tilt back. And a really nice forward. So, really nice on Gambit. Can't go 360 degrees because his jacket's in the way. We'll get more onto this jacket here in a moment. His arms, let's see here. Ooh, these are nice and tight. There we go. We can do a T pose. If I can, there we go. His arms do twist at the bicep, 360 degrees. He also only has a single jointed elbow. So you are limited by that. Not too bad though. He does have an ab crunch. He can crunch down that far, but his jacket's, it's almost the same material, if not the same, as the Magneto's cape. It's kind of a hard rubbery plastic. I mean, it'll move, but it's, I don't know. Let's see. And as far as back, you can't really go back because that jacket just gets in the way. And now that brings me to my next problem with this figure. The legs. You do get double jointed knees. But, as you can see, it goes up in the jacket. There's no way to really get it to stay out of the way. You do get hip twist. You can go 360 degrees. You can kick out very far. Just like all the others. With Rogue, nothing backwards. Ankle does go toe tip. And you do get good side-to-side ankle pivot. You also get the thigh twist. But honestly, with this guy, most of your poses, if you're going to do like a jumping pose where you want those knees exposed, you're going to have to do something where it's coming out of the jacket. All right. Put these arms down. Oh, lordy. Wow, those shoulder joints are tight on him. Don't get me wrong. I like the jacket. It doesn't seem like you'd be able to remove it without cutting it off. And even if you did, his arms are painted to look like the jacket's on. So you're going to get purple and then just brown. Oh, it's up to you. I mean, a lot of you can customize and repaint. That may be something you all want to do. Me personally, I'm just going to leave it as is. His accessories. You get his bow staff. His bow staff does fit into his right hand. Let's see here. Very simply. Well, I say that, and now I can't get it. Well, it's not the easiest thing to do with these gloves either, so sorry about that. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Now he's got his bow staff in his hand. Let's try to bend that elbow. Do something like that. So he does have his bow staff in his hand there. Now for this hand, you already saw the card, which has this really nice translucent pinkish purple. Let's see. I'll get the camera to focus. There we go. Very cool. And it is the Ace of Hearts. And something I do like here is all the other cards are also aces. And you don't get any repeats. So you have the clubs, the spades, and the diamonds on this hand. So that's really nice. Now, if some of you are really good at modifying things, this translucent plastic goes all the way into the wrist. This wrist does not bend. So I can only assume that it looks like they paint the hand over this translucent plastic. You had an LED that you put into the wrist of Gambit here, you could really make that glow. Take a lot of work, but you could do it. Let's see here. Let's pop this hand off here. Oh, as you can see, it's just your typical joint there. Let's stick that in there. Alrighty. Now you can get an action pose like he's throwing his cards at you. I know it's not the best pose, but yeah, it's just real quick. All right. Let's see here. Articulation. Unfortunately, out of all the Marvel Legends that we've done so far from the X-Men 97 wave, we've given everything a 5 so far. I'm actually kind of bummed about Gambit at least. Rogue, I can live without the double jointed elbows. But I'm gonna have to give these, oh geez. I'm gonna give Rogue, I'm gonna give her a 4.5. You know, the double jointed elbows take away from it a little bit, not having them. Other than that, and no head tilt back. It's kind of hard to do a flight pose where she can look and see where she's going when her hair is getting in her way. Gambit? That jacket just gets in the way. I mean, it's a cool figure, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to give Gambit, oh, I don't want to give him a 2.5. But I'm going to give him a 3. I'm going to put him right in the middle. It could be worse, but it could have been so much better. This plastic, if they had just gone with a different material, and granted, yeah, they got to keep their costs down so we don't pay an arm and a leg more. But, man, that bums me out. As being one of my favorite characters from the X-Men line, that bums me out. So yeah, we'll give him a 3. Overall rating out of 10 for these figures. Rogue, I'm going to give a solid, Rogue, I'm going to give her a 9. She's still an awesome figure, even without having the double jointed elbows and the articulation of the neck. She's awesome looking. Gambit, I'm going to give an 8. He's an awesome looking figure. He fits with the line. He looks good. I just wish the articulation was better. So yeah, we'll go with an 8 for Gambit. Would I buy these again? Absolutely. Like I've said in previous videos, if you're an X-Men 97 fan, and, you know, the old cartoons, these are must-haves for any collection, especially if this is all you can get. I mean, at a price point of what, around $25 US, you can't really go wrong. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you did like the other ones as well. They were informative enough for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.
Hey, here's another DragonDen video you might like.
And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when our videos come out.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.